Right next to the boat, I watched him eat it. There we go, that's a hit. There's a fish. This color is sick. There's a fish. This is unreal how well this lure in this situation are working right now. What is going on, everyone? So today is a special day. I am filming the intro at the end of the day because I didn't know if I was going to end up making a video today based off of the idea that I had going into it. And that idea was to test out this little lure right here. So this is my own custom color of the Slam Shady from Salt Strong. So usually the Slam Shady is that kind of pearly white color. This one has a darker top, pearly white Slam Shady color on the bottom with some red and gold flake in it. This has been months that we've been working on this, kind of going back and forth on some ideas, and this is literally the first batch of the little prototypes that we're testing out. So I set out with a goal to really see how well it could work. I had some high expectations coming out here today. Cold winter day, I had an idea of what we could do, but I had no idea how well it was going to end up producing. So I don't want to spoil too much more, but let's get right into today's video. Sorry for the interruption, but I had to announce that this color now has a name and is now available if you guys want to pick some up for yourself. We're calling it the Wedding Crasher, and if you guys want to pick up a pack today, you can click the link that I'm going to have at the top of the video's description, as well as I'm going to pin the link at the top of the video's comments. As of now, the Wedding Crasher will be a limited drop. We're going to listen to everyone's feedback so we can all work together to make whatever tweaks necessary to create the most effective color possible. But who knows, maybe we nailed it on the first try. Certainly seems that way with how today's video is going to go. The Wedding Crasher, now available by clicking the links in the description and comments. Give it a shot, let us know what you think, and let's work together to make the best color possible. Thank you guys, and let's get back into today's video. So this is my custom lure with Salt Strong. It's more of a custom color. It's gone off the Slam Shady 2.0 body, but this is my idea where I really wanted just a simple contrast of white to black, and we went ahead and threw some glitter in there as well. So it's got the dark back with some red and gold flakes in there, and then the Slam Shady kind of silver white belly on it. Puts a real good flash and contrast in the water, as you can see as I bounce it around right here. Should work in, ideally with dark back and a white bottom, should work in both clear and murky water, especially with the glitter. So I just have it tied up on, I think this is a 1/4 ounce jig head right here, and just gonna work it on this grass flat. And you guys are gonna see me testing out this color for the first time ever. So let's cast it out there. I'm just on a grass flat. It's about 3 feet of water. I'm using about a 3-foot section of 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. The water is pretty clear. It looks a little murky, but it's pretty clear right now. Perfect size bait to get anything inshore here in the Tampa Bay area, or really kind of across the country. And just having a dark back with a white bottom is just, you know, the go-to natural bait color. And that contrast in the water should do wonders. There's a bunch of little potholes. So I got a pothole right here, section of grass, pothole. Typically what these trout are gonna do is they're gonna sit on the edge of these potholes looking over the sand. So their body's gonna be in the grass, camouflaged in the grass with their spots and everything. And they're looking out on these potholes, waiting for something to swim across, and then what they'll do is they'll ambush it and dart out after it. So you really want to kind of keep an eye out for these potholes and really try and hit them when you can, because a lot of times that's what those trout are using as a little ambush spot. There's one. Oh, he's a tiny guy. Is that a ladyfish? Oh, that was a ladyfish. Okay, I don't mind. I don't want the first fish on my lure to be a ladyfish. I didn't touch him, doesn't count. There we go. There we go. Come on. That's a trout. First fish on my lure. Not a big trout, but hey, we'll take it. Leader touch. Get a release on him. See you, dude. First fish on the lure. This water is so clean over here. Glad I got the long section of light leader on right now. Turned out to be a beautiful day. Less wind than yesterday. Not as cold. Just need some good fish to cooperate now. Oh no, don't be the puff daddy. Oh, I got it. Oh, that's a good trout. Oh, that's a good trout. Come on over here. Come on. I think I was getting puffered at first and then this trout came in and picked it up. Or is that a red? Or is this a red? It is a red. Alright, first red on the lure. I feel like I always say this, big trout fight like little reds, which is so sad for trout, but I'll take this for the lure. He somehow got hooked on the bottom jaw. Can confirm it works for redfish and trout. There we go. Get a quick release on this guy right here. First redfish on the lure. See you, dude? That is so cool. First redfish on this color that I know of. I mean, I think I'm the first one that they gave me the sample as soon as it came in. And that was my first red, so let's see if we can get a bigger one. There's just something to having an idea, kind of working together, putting it into motion, and then having it pay off quickly like it is already. That is just so cool. I thought it was a big trout and ended up being like a 15-inch red. He came up and shook his head just like a trout. Oh, I got hit again. And I missed him. That was completely my fault. Scoot it over a little bit more. Let's try over here. Same point and everything. That looked like a nice little pothole that just landed in. Oh my gosh. I got hammered there. There we go. There we go. That's a big trout. That's a big trout. Look at those head shakes. He's going crazy. He's going crazy. Come on over here, dude. That's a good trout. That is a good trout on the color right there. Come on over here. And that lure, you tell me if he likes this color or not. Let me wet my hand. That lure is down his throat right there. That's probably a 17, maybe 18-inch speckled trout right there. There we go. Look at that color. It's paying off already. I love it. I can feel him croaking too. I think that means it's a male. But that is a beautiful trout. Get the quick release on him. See you, dude. Let's get it back over there. Let's just have a day with this color. There's a good one. That's a red. Dang, this is producing right now. Okay. Another little redfish right here. No big reds yet, but hey, I'll take it. Pretty little redfish right there. Get a release on him. See you, dude. Wow. I don't want to say I'm shocked, but I am impressed right now. This color just works. I mean, it's a natural color with some glitter pretty much. Oh my God, look at that. Next cast, another big trout. Another big trout. That might be bigger than the other big one. Oh yeah, that's a solid one. That's a big trout. Oh wow. That's a tanker. He's barely hooked. Barely skin hooked right there. That's a 20-inch shot right there. And get that hook out of him. Look at him, he's just barely kind of skin hooked on the top. Popped out that easy. Let me see. Get this measuring board. And now with trout, you always wet your hand before, and you gotta make sure you wet your measuring board too, if you're releasing them. Okay, close your mouth right there. He is 20.5 inches. Oh, and see you, dude. Beautiful release, 20.5 inch trout. Let's get another one. This color is sick. This is going as good as it possibly could, really. Some big trout, some reds. I mean, that's what I was expecting at this spot. And they're liking the lure. Oh my gosh. We are on them right now. That is the next cast. The next cast, is that another tank trout? It's just another unit of a trout. Oh, there he goes. See you, dude. He took off right there, but that was another 20-inch trout. What is happening? You know, let's just get it right back over there in the same spot. They're just literally like sitting on top of each other over there probably. Just bouncing it off the bottom. Just kind of, there we go. That's a hit. There's a fish. Are you joking? I'm at a loss for words right now. This is another big trout. I'm at a loss for words. This is some crazy action right here. Okay, not as big as the last two, but still. I don't want to sound like I'm disappointed with like an 18-inch trout. Look how healthy this trout is. That's an 18, 19-inch trout all day. Get that hook out. There we go. There's that color. It is producing. See you, dude. Oh my gosh. What is happening? This is sick. It is catching fish. Oh, that's it. That's a money spot right there. Let's sink down. It's probably about 3.5, 4 foot over there. Start working it. And like I said before, it's those potholes. Some good potholes over there. And got hit, missed it. Got hit again, missed it again. He's still on. Oh my gosh, he took it all the way over there. That first hit, he had it and was just taking off with it. This is... I'm not even gonna have to like edit this video. It's just gonna be like continuous. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's a big trout. You see that jump? Jumping like a tarpon. He's going sideways. He's gonna start tail walking here soon. And this is all on the same bait, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I haven't switched out baits. Another 17, 18 inch trout. Hooked right on the side of the lip right there. I can't get enough of this lure right now. This is kind of crazy how consistent this bite is. It's literally every cast of quality size trout. See you, dude. This lure is taking a beating. But he's hanging in there. I'm pretty sure if I cast more... There's one. I'm pretty sure if I cast more toward the shore, I would have a higher chance of getting a red, but these big trout are fun. Look at these. These are all extremely quality sized trout. Come on over here. And they fight so hard in the colder temps and the colder water. I think the water temp's right around like 56 degrees. Yeah, that's another like 19, 20 inch trout. That's probably a 20 incher. I'll get a measurement on him right quick. Hooks out. Board is still wet. Yep, just barely over 20 inches. Another 20 inch trout. I'm sure a couple of these are right around that range too. See you, dude. What is happening? Feels like the wind's starting to pick up a little bit. Let's get it back over in that general direction. They are like crushing these lures. I don't know if you can see it like on my line and on my rod, but it is jolting. It might be time to put a new one on. I caught all those big trout and redfish on the same lure at this spot. You did well, little guy. Let's bring a fresh one in. That dark body and silver bottom, really working out well. I'm gonna just do a steady retrieve. That works. Steady retrieve works too. Steady retrieve also works. Come on over here. I have no idea what this is. Trout. Another good trout. Come on over here, bud. These are incredibly healthy trout. I love seeing this. Come on over here. What a good way to start the new year. Hey, hey, hey. I'm gonna release you, bud. I'm gonna release you. If you just stop. If you just stop. See you, dude. Another like 18, 19 incher. I can't believe how consistent this is right now. To get onto a bite like this using a lure, let alone like a lure I helped design, is just blowing my mind right now. There we go. Another good trout. Another good trout. Another tank trout. There's a guy right behind me looking at me catching these fish. Come on up. Come on over here. That looks huge. Yeah, that's such a healthy trout. That is a nice trout right there. Another one probably 19, close to 20 inches long. Super healthy fish. See you, dude. How's it going?
What'd you just catch?
Trout.
Nice.
There's a lot of huh?
Are you using shrimp?
No, I'm using a little paddletail.
Paddletail.
Yep. I've gotten probably 10 trout about 18 to 20 inches.
How deep's the water? 3 feet?
Yeah.
Nice. I usually just shrimp.
Yeah.
Catching that way.
I bet there's trout all throughout here right now.
I'll bet it is. I'm gonna slip.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
I just caught one on the other side of the island.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, keep going.
See ya. Dang, that wind is really picking up right now. This wind is crazy. Look at these whitecaps now that are happening back here. I was talking about how nice of a day, how no wind, warmer than yesterday, and now it is blowing and whitecapping. That's kind of crazy. I might have to get on the backside of this island just to get out of this wind. I don't know how bad it is for you guys in the mic. Oh, well, that just answered my question because the power pole just came off the bottom. All right, we're moving. I see a fish literally swimming across the pothole right now. Could be a mullet, but could also not be a mullet. Let's see what it is. I couldn't quite reach it with the wind. What? There's a fish. Trout are still there. They kind of tucked in behind this island. Hope the wind isn't too bad for you guys in the mic. That's another just solid trout. This is unreal how well this lure and this situation are working right now. That's another 18, 19 inch trout. Maybe even 20, who knows? He's really close to 20 actually. Let me see if I can just pop that lure out without really touching him if I can. See you, dude. There you go. Sorry for the Ring doorbell notification that I got, but that was awesome. There we go. Here we go. Go. That's a good trout. Come on back here, buddy. Another good trout. I was just thinking of leaving. I might save for a little bit longer, make a couple more casts. He freaking choked it. There we go. That might be the biggest trout of the day, actually. Close your mouth. 21 and a half. Solid trout. See you, dude. That was graceful. All right, let's move on. Try a different spot. All right, let's try this oyster bar over here. It's fully underwater, which is always what I look for. And let's see if there's any redfish or trout over here. There we go. There we go. First cast, a big trout. First cast, a big trout over here. Sorry about the dog barking. But that's a big trout. It's just one of those days, you know. Just can't go wrong. Get the hook out of him. Try not to touch him. That's another close to 20-inch trout. See you, dude. First cast over here at this oyster bar. I think you just got to get out of the wind. I tried a couple spots where I had the wind in my back, but it was still blowing. As soon as I got out of the wind a little bit over here, got a trout. There we go. There we go. There we go. What is this, another trout? What is this? It's a trout, it's big. Another big trout. That's just crazy. Today has been a big trout day. These are all extremely healthy trout. Getting tired of these 18 to 20 inch trout. Give me a 25. I'm joking if you couldn't tell. Ow. There we go. That's another 20 inch trout. It's starting to rain. Huh. Get a release on him. See you, dude. Yeah, it's starting to rain on me now. That should get the fish fired up. If the trout needed more of an excuse to be biting right now, let it start raining. Maybe this is the front. Maybe that's why the fishing's going off right now. The front's passing through. Right here, right next to the boat. Are you kidding? Oh, he popped off. That was another tank. He hit right here. There's a bonnethead swimming around. There we go. There we go. Another big trout. Another big trout. This is... I mean, I feel like I've said every word that I could to describe what is happening right now. This is just crazy. It just engulfed it. It's like every cast over here. See, dude, this lure, it's so simple. It's just black, white, and some flake. And that's all it is. And it is working. Oh. Got hit. I think he dropped it. Oh my God. Do you guys see that? Right next to the boat, I watched him eat it. Oh, he spit it. Dang it. That was sick. He came up, swirled on it when I was reeling it fast, slowed it down, saw him behind it, and then he smoked it. Oh, there we go. Yep. Got another one. Another big trout. Man. That's gonna be a long video. Get on up here. Little boy. You are not little. You are definitely not little. Like any other day, I'd be like, oh, huge trout. Today, I'm just like, oh, just another one. Get a release on him. See you, dude. Oh, he took my lure. He'll spit it out, but gotta grab a new one. There's one. Oh my gosh. You're tiny. You're like 16 inches. Come on up. Talk about swallowing it. Here we go. It's all a little trout. See you, dude. You know it's a good day when that's one of the smallest trout that you get. There's a fish. Oh. What? Come on. Did you guys see the size of that trout? I broke off. I broke off on that trout. Wow. Okay. That was completely my fault. I've caught so many fish without checking the leader. Like obviously with snook you check the leader after each one, but I'm using 20 pound. Wasn't keeping track of the leader, and unfortunately that fish broke me off. But I tied on one of these weedless weighted worm hooks right here, and we're gonna try this lure color on something a little different. There's one. There's one. Trout? Yeah, trout. Shaking his head like crazy. Come on over. Got Coast Guard about to fly over. Another solid trout on my lure. Don't think this is the one that broke me off. Nope, not seeing the lure. Get a quick release on him. See you, dude. Let's get back after it. There we go. Is this a red? No, that's an oyster. That is just fully an oyster that I snagged. It's a funny looking redfish. Try and get back over there. See you, dude. There we go. There we go. This might be a red. This might be a little red. And that's because it is. Hey, little guy. All the reds I've gotten are right around this size. Not too impressive, but the trout make up for it. See you, dude. Let's get a bigger one. Give it like 15 more minutes. There we go. There we go. That's a good fish. That is a good fish. That might be a red. Is that a red? Can't tell. On the far side of that oyster bar. No, it's just a trout. Wow, you felt heavy, dude. You felt so heavy. You're just the same size as the other ones, you know, really good. Another like 18, 19 inch trout. Quick release, see ya, dude. That was on the far side of the oyster bar. There's gotta be more fish over there. All right, now we're just kind of drifting on this flat. I want to kind of go over toward this dock that's over here. Usually at the higher part of the tide, there are some redfish that stack up around that dock. There we go. There we go. What is this? Red or a trout? I think it's just another big trout. I mean, I'm trying not to sound disappointed, but really wanting some reds. Another tank trout. Come on over here. Such a healthy trout. Look at the girth on that sucker. There we go. See you, dude. So that's gonna do it for us here today. Didn't end up getting that big redfish that I wanted at the end, but can't complain with as many big trout as we ended up getting. We absolutely crushed it today. And I don't want to say I'm shocked at how well this produced, but it definitely blew my expectations out of the water. We absolutely crushed it today with this lure. I'm really excited to see where we can go with this lure, what we can catch. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.